Hey guys, Choler here, bringing you a Pro League series played between KTF and OGN Sparkyz on June 8th. And I'm bringing you this series because there's a lot of big names here, a lot of good matchups. In the first game we have 815, the Zerg player for KTF, a Zerg superstar who's, well, not a superstar yet, but he's a rising star, I'd say. Shows a lot of promise so far this year against a Sparkyz player called Spear, a Protoss player whom we see here in brown at the 1 o'clock position. This map is Blue Storm, of course, two-player map. And here is 815. 815 has a very good record so far. He has a 14-7 overall lifetime record, 14-7. So 2-to-1 record, not a bad ratio to have. And he's actually only 50% against Protoss. Spear, however, is 3-0 against Zerg, according to Team Liquid statistics, which is not bad at all. So he might be able to give 815 a run for his money here. And Game 2 should be exciting too. We have Luxury versus Lucifer, and Game 3 we have Arnc on one team for OGN and Yellow on the other. So we're going to have fake Yellow versus real Yellow. I'm very much looking forward to that matchup just because it's just so funny. Fake Yellow versus real Yellow. And also Reach is going to be playing for KTF. Reach, of course, a true star from the past, the Mantos. Now he mainly plays 2v2 games, but I love watching him play. It's just he reminds me of great StarCraft from years ago. And he's been around for a while also. Early pool going up for 815 here. So 815, I think that was an overpool from 815. He could be going for a little Zergling rush here, or perhaps he's just going to get some Zerglings to contain Spear and kill any scouting probes so he can tech without the probe being able to run around. And believe it or not, that's actually really important in Zerg versus Protoss. That's a reason why a lot of Protoss players, why a lot of Zerg players go for an early pool, is to prevent that scouting probe from getting into their base. But it seems that Spear has scouted early enough to be able to get at least one good look, although that probe probably will get picked off by the first couple of Zerglings. And Spear looked like he was going to go for a Bisu build there, getting the Forge out at his natural expansion. I actually haven't seen the Forge yet, but I assume that's what he's doing because of the pylon there. And it seems that 815 also going for his second expansion now. So interesting there, going for an overpool and then right into hatchery, so about a 10 hatchery. He might be going for a 2 hatchery build here, a fast tech build. Meanwhile, we're seeing the Nexus up before a photon cannon. So Spear playing a little bit close here. He's going to need to get that cannon up. Looks like he does get that cannon. It's warping in right now, so I think it will get there in time to stop this overpool rush here. And look at that, it's not even a real rush. It seems that 815 decided to get drones instead of all Zerglings, so just 2 Zerglings out for him. I think he's just gonna, I don't know what he's doing with them. He should be killing that scouting probe inside of his own base, but I guess he's pushing forward for some reason. And it seems that 815 might be going for a second expand here. That is one common path that Zerg can take when he sees the Protoss player going for a fast expand like this, and it seems that Zerg will decide to go for the mineral only too. Of course, other responses include some more daring moves, such as Jaedong in the MSO against Lucifer, going for that 2 hatchery Hydralisk build, an all-in build to break the front door, and that actually worked out really well. Another possibility is to go for multiple hatcheries and go for sort of a Sauron Zerg build, where you get a lot of hatcheries early on, at least 2 expansions, if not 3 expansions, and then you go for mass Zerglings and Hydralisks, and you try to overwhelm your enemy with superior numbers. And 815 actually going in for a cannon break here. 815 trying to surround this photon cannon. I don't think this is a wise idea though. Oh wow, those probes are getting in the way of the Zerglings. And yeah, 815's attack totally fails there, so losing his first couple of lings there, it's basically a waste. I wonder what 815 was thinking there. Usually 6 lings against a well-placed cannon will basically all die, or maybe 1 will be left after killing the cannon. But especially in that case, with all those probes around, those lings just weren't able to get anywhere. But at least 815 has gotten his 2 expansions up, and he will be able to gain a little bit of an advantage from that. It's not a bad build overall, but I think one problem that he has had is that he hasn't killed that scouting probe inside his base yet, and if he wants to go for further tech, he really needs to do that, or trying to do something sneaky at least. Like going for a Sauron Zerg build also requires, in some ways, to hide that. And it seems that he is going to be going for a 4th hatchery very early on, so it looks like he is going to be going for the Sauron build. Meanwhile, attacking this probe, he probably will be able to pick off his probe now. And I don't think the probe's got a look at the second base there, although although he probably assumes it's there at the inside 9 o'clock. And 2 Zealots pushing up actually for Spear. The probe is still alive. It's managed to run away. And Spear retreating for some reason. I actually thought that was a very good push there, but it seems like he's going to actually retreat back to his base. And there is the OGN Sparkyz team taking a look at their teammate playing. So 4th hatchery going up here, and I'll be expecting a Hydralisk Den very soon. And here's the Hydralisk Den. So he's also getting Lair, which really, if he was really going for a true Sauron build, he wouldn't be going for the Lair this quickly. But he might also be supplementing his forces with a couple of Lurkers, or maybe just trying to get Overlord speed to deal with Corsairs and DTs. I'll expect Spear to go for a fairly standard build here, going for a Stargate probably, and then might be switching over to Templar. And it seems like he has gotten his Corsair out, and I think he had a Citadel going up inside his base, so he's going to be going for a standard Bisu build here. And now is going to start harassing this Overlord here. He might get 1 Overlord. And wow, he's going to get another Overlord. This is a sort of a suicidal Overlord going in and trying to get 1 good luck, and he's going to see a Citadel, so he's going to know the Dark Templars could be coming, or it's possible, it's likely though that 815 might, that Spear might just decide to go for High Templar to deal with those Hydralisks that might be pushing up very soon. And Templar Archive, 2nd gateway going up for Spear. So right now we're in a bit of a lull before the storm, I guess, a calm before the storm, because in the next few days the round of 8 of the OSL and the MSL will be starting. And so far I know I'm going to be doing 1 lineup for the OSL round of 8, and that is July versus The Rock.